What's up, bitches? I'm McStud.
And I'm Mrs. McStud.
Welcome to Quarantine Day 7. Actually, Mrs. McStud is technically but untechnically left her quarantine. And then
Sorta.
last night, I started feeling shitty. It's like, what the fuck? And I was just enjoying some beverages. Then I had diarrhea, like twice. I'm like, fuck.
They beat my ass up all fucking night
I started drinking a Powerade before I went to bed.
with kids slamming fucking doors and screaming and yelling. I didn't sleep worth a damn. I might sleep on the couch tonight.
Oof, sorry, baby. It has to be my stomach. I must sleep rough when my stomach's not feeling good. I know I had a fucked up dream earlier. It was something weird. I don't know if it was from a video game or a movie I watched. And this guy was running, I forget what the fuck, he was kicking the shit out of all these soldiers, and I'm like, oh, I've seen this before. He's not gonna make it, is he? I got you.
I got it.
And they're like, no. And they capture him, and I was like, just let me adopt him. But then at some point, we were at some ghetto-ass gas station. It was very suspect. And you said, just leave me out here. And I was like, fuck. And everybody's just staring at me as I'm in there. And I come back out, and everyone's helping you fix a tire. And then it goes to the point where I join the army.
Oof.
And I'm in the barracks. I'm like, when the fuck does this happen? And there was like a note saying, well, you can go home after 8 o'clock every day so you can see your family and come back. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Then I woke up.
I only had a couple of people hit on me today.
Actually, you did?
Yeah, I really did. I had a nice smile today.
Oh.
My hair was very pretty.
Oh. How many phone numbers you get?
None. But I did have this super old guy with younger man say, are you here alone? I was like, yeah, but I always have cops come in here to do their shift change, like right over there by the coffee pot. I was like, they'll be in a little bit. They never come in, but
Yeah.
I told him that. I was like, we're usually pretty safe here. There's always cops around.
Just said my mans comes by and checks on me. He sits in the barbershop parking lot watching this with his pistol, ready to shoot a motherfucker coming touching my booty.
No. Oh, goodness.
Yeah, I ended up sleeping all day. Most of it. Not a lot of it. A lot of it I just laid in bed, uncomfortable.
Are you still
Then I
tired,
doze
though?
off and on. Like I've taken Kaopectate twice. I finally took the headache medicine after you had called me and said I had a headache. My headache went away. Just haven't really had a fever according to our thermometer, which is good. But like we describe it, feels like a bag of dicks.
You might just ate something weird.
Oh, that's what I thought. But I'm like, I don't think so. Because none of it makes sense that I'd eat anything weird. You know?
But I felt weird for like 2 or 3 days before a fever spiked for a week.
That's because you have the coronavirus.
No, I do not have no fucking coronavirus.
You're quarantined. I think we had a couple more cases in Indiana today and another death. I think another death.
Well, I figured I'd watch the presidential speech tomorrow.
Yeah. And then Henry County went on their little stay-at-home order. Delaware County is on their stay-at-home order. The whole state of Ohio is like, fuck it. Stay at home till May 19th or something. Or 25th, something crazy.
Oof!
Yeah. It ain't no
The
bullshit.
gas station at least is essential.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll still be working some.
Yeah, because essential things like going out to get groceries and shit. And
Some
getting
people I
gas.
work with, though, I feel horrible for. I mean, they're laid off their first job and don't get paid.
Yeah,
Like, oof!
that's fucked up.
She lives by herself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how she's... They do orders for Amazon at whatever factory she works at, so I guess they're letting them rotate some days,
Mm-hmm.
which I don't know how the fuck that helps. That would be something your fucking place does.
Yeah, Amazon and Walmart are both hiring a bunch of people to help keep up with shit right now.
She doesn't work at Amazon. She does orders for Amazon.
Oh. Well, you know what she needs to do? Prostitute.
Oof! I'm not going to tell her that.
Coronavirus prostitution. Is that essential work? Are sex workers essential during the quarantine?
That's a good question.
Quarantine and ding-a-ling.
Well, you're not even supposed to be. That's not even legal in the state of Indiana.
Well, most states, I don't think it's legal to prostitute, but it doesn't mean it doesn't happen.
Well, they don't like staying on corners and shit and advertise like
Well,
they do in Las Vegas.
no, those are escorts. Those are different. Same shit. It's the same shit, but they don't stand on the street. They wait till they're called, and
No,
It's like a business.
there's people that stand on the street
oh yeah, there are. We have that in Indy too, certain areas of town.
to fuck.
Yeah,
I've never
absolutely.
seen that. I've worked in Indy for a lot of
You
years.
in the wrong areas of town.
Well,
Like,
that's
a
probably good.
That's a common thing. Like you see that on the news once in a while. What, solicit prostitute or something like that? Soliciting their
sex.
booty. Whatever, yeah, it happens. It's gotta. I'm sure it probably happens in neighborhoods that are less traveled, or there's travel, but not common for people to call the cops unless there's a nuisance. Like, yes, officer, there's a woman down the street trying to sell her vagina for currency.
Ew. I need to eat.
Mm-hmm. What do you want to eat?
How are you feeling?
You want the pizza?
Do you feel like bag of eggs?
I feel better than I did earlier, but I slept a lot, and the beer is kind of chilling me.
Well, I want the pizza, but if you
Yeah.
can't have the pizza, then I'll make my Tostitos pizza and not burn it tonight. Thank you. And then I'll make you some ramen noodles or something.
Nah, I gotta taste something. I tried doing the pot pie earlier. It was okay. Needed flavor. I stole a couple of your flaming hot munchies.
Where did
I
those
put
go?
them in my drawer so they didn't get jacked.
Oh,
Speaking of, you got cookies and cream Snickers too. I put in my top drawer so it doesn't get jacked.
Snickers? Twix.
Twix.
I'm so confused. Don't confuse me.
I don't mean to confuse you. I just mean to
He's pretty out of it, though.
penally abuse you.
Not until you're over that shit.
I can't even kiss my wife goodnight.
Mm-mm.
It's ridiculous. I fucking kissed her every day she was sick. Look where I'm at.
You're the motherfucking doghouse. I give 2 fucks.
I should have took that approach. God damn it. You even gave me the V,
Well,
and I took it.
no, that was after I was feeling better.
Off and on.
Yeah.
There was one day where you weren't fully 100%, but you gave it to me.
Yeah.
You're like, take it. Like you just had your legs spread from wall to wall.
Are you done? Ew.
You're like, this bud's for you.
That's how you treated.
Really? You cray cray.
Hey, I do feel extremely sore from going back to work after being off all week.
Yeah, we
Kind
need.
of sucks.
Yeah, I understand. We knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah. Like my whole thigh, like my femur, got a Charlie horse.
Can I rub it?
No,
Okay.
it feels better
I
now.
was just gonna rub
I
your
don't
femur.
want you that close to me.
I was gonna rub your femur.
This is too close, to be honest.
See how I get treated? I get the
I'll
quarantine
always
treatment.
take care of you, but fuck.
I get the quarantine treatment. Like,
I
stay
don't
the
want
fuck
that
away.
shit.
Like you're sleeping in the closet, you fuck stain.
You might be sleeping in the closet if you fucking beat my ass up again.
I wasn't trying to.
You didn't beat me up. You just wanted to elbow my fucking temple.
That wasn't even intentional.
I know.
I don't know why I just put my elbows up. How were they? Like you described it on the phone.
You had your hands crossed like this on the back of your head laying.
Oh, that's funny. You say that actually, because I laid like that today. I was like, oh, it feels good. I bet I did that for comfort.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't realize it in my sleep. I was awake. I was like, it feels good till my arms start falling asleep.
Hey, had you like your hands folded on the back of your head? Like,
Yeah, really, I did that in my sleep.
Yes.
I know I did it when I was awake. I didn't know. I thought you meant I had them up like.
No. Your elbows were taking up the entire pillow with your head.
Mm.
And I had this little section
I'm sorry.
underneath your elbow.
I'm sorry, baby. I had no idea.
Oof.
My bad.
It was rough.
I apologize. I just wanted you to sleep good. I give a fuck. I knew you had to work. I give a fuck. I can sleep to whenever. But I didn't expect to feel like a bag of ass before I went to bed either.
True.
That
You
was
stayed up even later than me.
well. I was like, I wasn't feeling so hot, and I kept feeling like I had a shit. And the last thing I wanted to do was either try to fart in my sleep and shit myself, because it was kind of liquidy. And I was like, I just want to ride it out a little bit and get whatever's in me out of me.
You weren't up that much longer than I was, though.
No, it wasn't.
These kids woke me up at 5. I went to bed, I think, at 3:30, and you said you had been in bed about 45 minutes.
Yeah, it was a little after 4, I think, when I went to bed. So I was just trying to get some shitting done. And I started drinking I wanted to drink some Powerade. I drank half the Powerade before I went to bed. I was like, God, this is going to dehydrate me. And it did. And it happened again today. Like, I've shit like 5 times a day.
Is your butt wrong?
Yeah, it is.
There's probably
And
no
somebody
wipes.
opened the toilet paper out there in the kitchen.
Yeah, I noticed that. Actually, I thought it was you I said that to. It must have been Ray. But it was sitting on the counter.
The toilet paper?
There was one roll of toilet paper sitting on the counter.
Dude, I about had to die for that shit.
And I said, and why would this be up here? But those big ass rolls are impressive.
They are pretty impressive.
They're mega.
Those are Angel Soft, actually.
Yeah.
And then I got
Those are mega rolls, though.
Yeah,
Like 3 of the...
and that Great Value one I got is like the, I don't know if you like it. It's a good Charmin. It's thick and won't rip your...
Yeah.
It's like that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did
But-
you use both of them?
No, I haven't used any of them because we're still using the
Oh.
Dollar General. And don't hate on the Dollar General toilet paper. We got the nice Dollar General toilet paper.
It's
But
really good.
Remember the one we got before, though, that was thicker?
Yeah.
The one I got from Great Value is a softer version of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
How do you know?
Because I've had, like, my mom had it.
Oh.
She likes the thick shit.
Oh.
And then, like, shit tearing apart in your hand.
Oh.
Like when I pop my finger through the toilet paper and
Well, I don't like my cooter to be raw from...
Oh, I understand. Your cooter. This mixed up got a cooter.
I'm glad that's the only thing that impressed you.
Malt liquor cooter. When your wife calls her snatch a cooter.
You-
Yeah. You've called it a lot of things. Cooter is not one that comes out of your mouth very often.
No.
You don't even call it a cooch.
No. That's what the girls call it.
Hmm?
A cooch.
Oh, God. Hey, it's a younger person's term. I remember hearing that when I was in high school, but that was,
Years ago.
Well, I graduated in 2000.
2000?
Yeah. This is
We're old.
our 20th. I think we only had one reunion, and I think it ended up being a 15-year reunion, and I didn't go, and I think only 8 people showed up out of a class of like 79. That's how our class always was. Our class never gave a fuck. The class before us, we had to do in order to fund our proms, we had to do, I think, magazine sales. Sell magazines, like fundraiser shit. And ours was pretty half-assed. Like some classes before us, like they had all kinds of immaculate shit. We did not. Nobody wanted to sell any fucking magazines. And I don't blame them. I'm not a salesman, first and foremost. Never have been, never will be. But
No.
goddamn it, don't put it in the arms of kids to become salesmen to fund their own shit. Find a way find something that someone likes. Magazines is probably not the best option. I mean, how many
Yeah.
magazines can you really sell to people?
You probably sell boxes of candy bars.
And on
better than
top of that, we had a small town. Candy bars, yeah, people eat, they want more.
Mhm.
Magazines, they get the subscription, they don't need another subscription. And you only got so many people to sell to in a town. And Lord knows if the school on the Ohio side sold magazines.
How many did you sell?
Not very many. Maybe 7 or 8 subscriptions. And I think one of them is for me. I can't go around trying to sell magazines. What the fuck am I going to market a magazine?
That's tough.
Either you want it or you don't. Like, who wants people going door to door to market them magazines? Hello, sir. We're selling magazines for our school. Subscriptions. Would you like one? Well, what do you sell? Like, well, do you have Playboy? No, we don't. I'm sure Playboy would have been a big hit amongst the males in the community. But we didn't sell Playboy subscriptions.
Well, no, you sold like People and
Not a lot of people have People. Who the fuck pays for a People magazine subscription?
Country Living and
Most people get the People magazine they want when they see it on the rack. Like, oh, that sucks. Like, oh, that one looks interesting. And they pick it up. They don't want a whole fucking year's worth.
some people use it as toiletry.
The only one that would have been really good was Sports Illustrated, because those can be collectibles depending on who's on the cover and shit. But I think everyone had a fucking Sports Illustrated subscription at that point that wanted one. Good Housekeeping. It's not the fucking 50s anymore. I mean, yeah, bitch, get in the kitchen. Show me some Good Housekeeping.
Shut up.
Well, I mean, really, like, that's kind of like a sexist magazine, Good Housekeeping, dudes. I'm sure some dudes read it. Probably a lot of dudes read it. However, it was marketed towards women back in the days because they were stay-at-home mothers.
Yeah.
Who the fuck wants a Good Housekeeping these days? They're like, pfft, seriously? You take that Good Housekeeping and shove it up your ass. Or those magazines, 79 ways to please your man.
Ew.
You need 79 ways? I can think of a couple, and I'm pretty good. I don't need no triple tuck tongue twister on the underside of my penis.
Are you sure
I get that already. Like, it's not a tip. It's probably, hey, I got a tongue. I could probably use it this way. Probably some common sense shit.
Ew.
Massage his perineum. Perineum, how do you pronounce it? Nobody wants that shit. Some people do. That's the area, that's your taint.
Ew.
Good massage, it kind of stimulates the fucking prostate, I guess. I think it's bullshit. Some people like it. That's weird. I don't want, like, that area massaged. Like, what the fuck? That's weird.
Well, if you did, then you'd be doing that yourself and then washing your hands before you touch me.
Yeah, I mean, you get a little too close to the asshole there.
Beef.
79 ways to please your man. Have you ever even just touched his penis? I mean, just a little touch goes a long way these days. I mean, put your face close to it. They'll be like, damn, she about to suck it. But don't tease him.
Just breathe on it.
Yeah, breathe on it. But then put your mouth on it. But don't
Yeah.
fucking just like tease him like, and then walk away like, well, that didn't please me at all.
It pleased you to think that she was.
Grab the motherfucker every once in a while. That's pretty pleasing. Like, damn, she grabbed my dick. She wants it. I'm a simple man. Simple things go a long way with me. All she has to do is reach down and cut my shit. I'm like, yep, I'm cool. And I know you can do a lot more, but in 79 ways, I don't want to do their fucking 74 are, but Jesus Christ.
Well, I cup it sitting on the couch.
I know you do.
I'm like, those
Yeah.
shoes look nice.
79 ways to please your man. Are women that desperate to figure out how to fucking please a dude with a dick? Seriously? Have you ever even looked at the dick? I mean, for real. Like, oh, like you do. I'm like changing after a shower. That's pleasing. She finds me desirable. That goes a long way. You bump your booty into my crotchal regions while we're asleep. That's pleasing. Simple, yet effective.
I like your bright blue boxers.
Yep.
Mm. And if I could ever get to your worst gray sweatpants without any boxers.
You out of control. Folding my legs.
Why do you do that?
Because I want to prove to men that it's possible
it
to fold your legs.
To breathe.
It's possible to fold your legs.
Oh my god, it's smashed.
No,
Stop
it's
it.
not. No, it's not. Here's the key.
Oh my god.
Here's the key to folding your legs, guys. Like, oh, it fucking crushes my nuts. Maybe if your thighs are too big. My thighs are optimal because my ball sack's big enough to go on the bottom side of my thighs, and my dick's big enough to come up here, so it didn't crush anything. It's like
so uncomfortable.
it's like a split decision, really, and I can do it. Now, don't do it too fast. You might pinch a nut. I've done that before.
You did that.
I'm like, oh, like, what happened? Like, I pinched a nut.
Pitch my left nut.
I crushed the nut. My legs. It does happen.
My kids just laughed at you.
I didn't know
you were
what-
being stupid.
I didn't know what to say. I was like, pinch a nut. They're like, what the fuck? Yeah, it happens.
It was my son.
Ah.
You're like, see, you can cross legs. And then you did it too fast, and you're
Did it
like,
too fast. I didn't give him
It's
time.
not.
You got to give him time to situate during the cross. and everything's good. You do it too fast, everything stays there, and it's like. Now, if you're cold, don't do that shit. Because your nutsack likes to contract. Keep the balls warm for optimal sperm creation. I think it's a natural fact. That's why when you're in the shower, your balls hang lower.
Oh.
When they get cold, they got to come closer to the body because sperm can't survive in certain temperatures. If your balls are cold, don't cross your legs. It's going to hurt. What?
Tip of the night.
Life lesson, gentlemen. Don't act like a bitch.
If you're
But then
cold,
again-
if you're cold, your balls are shrunk. Don't cross your.
But I'm just saying, don't go out in public and fucking in your slacks. I'm like, ain't no dude sits like that. That's weird. It's usually older guys that do that shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Sit with your legs spread like a man. Let them know you got a package. And it ain't to be fucked with.
And what?
It ain't to be fucked with.
Oh, why?
Other than you, but
Oh, I was like, usually when they sit like that, they want to.
when you're with someone, it's gonna be fucked with by your cold. But you just gotta let everyone know, like, yeah, I got some cock and balls. Get the fuck away from me. These are the guys in like airplanes or, you know, tight sitting situations. They want to sit like this, and you're over here like, shit ain't that big. Put your fucking leg back, faggot. I only mean that in the kindest way. I didn't. It's just one of those ones I don't. I love everyone. Malt liquor. I'm sure most of my gay friends would approve of that. They're like, get the fuck off me.
Yeah.
I have several gay friends who use that word freely, and I laugh. I'm like, that's weird.
I don't say faggot.
But they're like,
Not very often.
well, it's true. I'm like, so I can say it. They're like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Pretty sure I'm not gonna. Worst I can get's a bitch slap.
Eef.
I don't mean it in a hateful
By
way.
who?
I don't mean it in a hateful. I don't know by anybody. But it's
Not
not.
by a woman.
They were like, what the fuck are you talking about?
If a woman bitch slaps you, she's going to see my fists in her face.
Ultimately regret it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Try a bitch down.
Track a bitch down. Malt liquor love.
Be like, excuse me?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do to him? They even talk cross to you. I called the fucking school because she...
Oh yeah, that bitch. Swear to
Don't
God.
ever fucking talk to him that way again.
I had no idea. Don't you have the school on Twitter and Instagram? I'm like, why would I?
We just moved up
Can't
here.
you put out a newsletter? Can't you call? Can't you fucking tell us some information? I gotta get on Twitter and Instagram to follow what the fucking school policies are? Get the fuck out of here. I didn't know what time the kids had to be here on a late
After I
start
got
window.
done with her, she knew his name and called him by name every single time.
I ain't never been to a school that had a late start Wednesday in my life. I'm like,
And
late
she
start.
calls him Mr. Chad.
Sometimes, yeah. She retired though.
I know.
About damn time, that grumpy
She
ass.
still works at a Mozzie Pizza.
Mozzie's, that's better for her. Be acting a bitch and shit. I didn't know.
Only that one time.
Boy, yeah. She definitely did remember her name. Every time I walked in, I'm like, oh, hi, Chad. Hey.
You're welcome.
Don't be so nice now. Just because you were forced to be. Sorry, you don't want my wife coming in smacking your face across your own head. Your hand across your own face. I remember that day. I was like, she was a total bitch. And I was like, I needed to bring him here between this time and this time because we should have read it on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
She's like, I don't use Twitter or Instagram. I'm not gonna fucking subscribe to it.
To follow school news. I still don't have this shit. I refuse to fucking download it. If you need to reach me, you have my phone number. You have a personal email address. My kids are there every fucking day. Send him a goddamn newsletter. And I occasionally get on Facebook, but I probably will miss your posts because I'm not really on it that much. And I don't accept friends.
And on top of that, they got their own, the one call system.
Come on,
If
yeah.
it's that deep, give them the one call. Tell them how the fucking late start works. They're changing that this year, aren't they?
They're.
Oh, the bus
I'm
travel.
not sure if that's improved.
The bus travel for that.
Yeah, it's still late start, but they want to be able to have the kids stay at home instead of being in the gym for late start.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they'll change that now because that's more time kids to spread germs.
Well, hell, they can't even go back to school till May.
May 1st now, yeah.
And they only have e-learning days. They moved it from 3 days to 2 days. What the fuck's next?
But hey, they still don't teach kids cursive. How you
Oh,
supposed
but
to?
you have to communicate with your classmates and your teachers so that you still get that education.
Yeah, communicate with your teachers is a fucking joke. Like, when we try to get our kids to communicate with the teachers don't want to communicate back. Until Miss McStud gets on one of them, then that's the only one that communicates back anymore.
And then they yell because the parent contacted them and not the student. But then, ever since then, she CCs me on every email she sends them.
Well, that should be the case with every student. I mean, yeah, they need to be responsible, but fuck.
Oh my gosh, I saw a gym teacher today. Said something. I'm tired of looking at the inside of my apartment and had a Mount Vernon shirt on. I was like, he was like, oh, I work at the. I was like, is your job laid off? And he's like, yeah, I work at the school. I was like, oh, I have 2 students in the middle school. And I told him their names and he knew both of them. I was like, oh, you probably know my daughter from being mean and bad. Like she's a bad kid. And he just laughed. But he knew my son too. I was like, but he's been sick a lot this year, so you probably know him from absences. But you know her because she's evil.
I told him some sort of lie, but then he wouldn't yell at me and give me.
It wasn't Mr. Johnson.
Oh, wasn't
It was another one.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Ah, good times. Are you all done?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm hungry.
quarantine
all
day
day.
6. Hopefully I feel better. I'm McStud.
Sorry. I missed McStud?
We'll catch you bitches tomorrow for more quarantine fun.
Yeah.
Deuces, bitches.